Hello everybody, this is Ludicrous. Today I'm going to be talking about the infamous face stab and how it can be explained. In a nutshell, the word face stab is used in a situation where a spy uses his knife to seemingly backstab an enemy from the front. Now I'm going to get straight to the point and I'm going to show you some reasons why this can happen. Here I am in a private tier walkway server with many different bots walking in the same direction. Now, if you look at this pyro, you can see that his model is partially turned to his right, or my left. Same with this engineer over here, his body is turned towards his right. And the scout too. Now I'm going to show you what the backstab hitbox actually looks like and how it contradicts the model. This circle is the model's backstab hitbox. It is a circle with two different regions. Here I decided to use gray as the non-backstab region, and red as the backstab region. As long as the spy's knife hits the red region and is facing the direction of the enemy, he will get a backstab. Now let's look at the other model. Just like what we saw earlier, the model appears to be turned about 30 degrees clockwise. This makes the left side appear to be harder to backstab than the right side, as this is where the torso is turned. So this is the entire model. What it actually is versus what it seems to be. Now we can see that there's a small area on the left of this model that seems to be the model's face, but is in fact the model's back. Now let's go to TF2 to test this out. Now I will try to hit the small angle in which it appears to be their face, but is in fact actually their back. As you can see, many of these backstabs appear to be happening from the front. In reality, this is just an inconsistency with the backstab region and what the model looks like. Now I'm going to show you some clips in my videos that people have caught out as being face stabs. So here I am on my YouTube channel. I'm going to click on this video, Bloodthirsty Backstabber. The first quote-unquote face stab happens in this first clip. Right there, on the medic. Now, as you can see right here, his torso appears to be facing towards me, right? So that's obviously, that shouldn't be a backstab. However, from what we learned from before, we know that his backstab hitbox is actually right around here, right where I'm putting my cursor. And another quote-unquote face stab that someone noticed was right here on this pyro. I mean, that's obviously a face stab, right? But if we pause this little by little, we can see that although his torso may be pointed or turned towards me, in fact, from what we learned from before, the backstab hitbox is actually further up than it seems. So here's another good example of quote-unquote face stabbing I got today, right here on this spy. Now if we look in the chat, we can see he's very, very confused, but let's go back for a second. Right here. So right here we can see that although his torso is facing towards me, we can call back to what I previously taught you guys, that his backstab hitbox is actually further up than it seems. So here we are back on my YouTube channel. If we go to episode 12, Fatal Fields, and we go forward to about 1:30. So this clip right here, there's a spy disguised as a scout, and Well, that was obviously a face stab, right? But remember what we learned from before. The hitboxes are not what they seem. And my knife happens to be right over where the backstab hitbox is. When I first discovered this visual discrepancy, I thought that someone had already found it and covered it. However, when I realized that nobody was really talking about or even knew about this visual problem, I decided to make this video on it. Hopefully now you can look at face stabs in a new light. This is Ludicrous signing out. I hope you have a good rest of your day.